can't believe it. They actually held up their end of the bargain. Maybe my luck's finally turning around. Let's go.
Looks like everyone escaped in one piece, as promised. The Harkonnen girl has returned to Kixco Manor, but we waited for you two. Our arrangement is now concluded, and Wizard, we have enjoyed our part thoroughly. Our inside man turned out to be reliable after all. In fact, we have another deal for the Serpentine. We'd like to offer you a job. You could join our order. We'd make a good team, Snake.
The name's Plizkin, and I'll have to think about it. In the meantime, I gotta get out of this sun. Find another hole to crawl into. Wizard, it's been good times, my friend. Anytime you want to do it again, you can count me in. I'll see you around. Until then, take care.
Well, I guess that's that. Wizard, we won't delay you any further. I know the Harkonnen girl needs you at Kixco Manor. Good luck.
Wizard, I'm glad you're here. We're having a little misunderstanding, and I'm hoping you can help clarify things with the Baron. Father, I know we didn't get as much quality time after you shipped me off to a snakish prison, but I'm trying to be as nice as possible here.
As your chief advisor, Baron, I do advise you to pass the leadership on to Teddy. Considering your condition, it's what's best for the house.
Considering my condition, Dr. Yu says, he says his new treatment will cure me. This kitten has no right. No, if you want to take leadership of House Kixco, you'll have to rip it out of my cold, sickened claws. I'll be in my retreat.
After hearing of your exploits in Istanbul, Wizard, I can think of none better suited to finish this than you. Try not to make too big a mess.
Oh, don't worry. I'll go along too. We'll keep things tidy, won't we, Master? All right, let's go.
I know. You don't even have to say it. You've done enough for me already. I can't face him, though. Please just banish him.
Who dares enter the Baron's private retreat? I'm afraid he's not feeling well and cannot entertain guests now. You'll have to come back.
I think maybe you guys just didn't get the memo? The Baron's no longer the boss around here. His daughter, Teddy, yeah, she's taken over.
Blasphemy! Such words shall not be uttered. Guards, silence him!
So, no offense, Master, but I would think you've earned a reputation. Doesn't anyone ever just surrender? No? I was afraid you'd say that.
Must it really come to this? I told you from the start, the Baron is ill. Can you not just humor him? My new treatment will fix everything.
Sorry, Doc. The sick card only works for so long. I think the Baron's burned through his excuses at this point. Don't you, Master?
I cannot allow you to interfere with my patient's progress. No more bedside manners from this physician. The surgical gloves are off.
hasn't it? I mean, would you want a doctor like that treating you? People like that should be licensed or something.